My coverage of Computex 2023 is brought to you by Antec, Cooler Master, and MSI. To learn more about their products, check out the links in the description. MSI is showing off an interesting new concept at their booth called Project Zero, which appears to be a cable-free motherboard at first glance. This is not spooky magic we're witnessing. The board maker has simply relocated all the power connectors and headers to the backside, keeping 100% of the cable management out of sight and out of mind. The board itself is on AMD's B650 chipset and sports a micro ATX form factor with plans for an ATX model should there be enough demand following the board's debut in July of this year. Since a board with such a layout can't work with any existing chassis, MSI is using a mock-up case for demonstration purposes only. No word on an actual retail chassis that will support the one-of-a-kind mainboard just yet. Pricing wasn't mentioned either, but I'm curious if this concept saves the brand money or costs them more money, which either way will affect the end user. But what do you guys think? Have you been waiting for something like this to hit the market, or have we gotten so used to seeing cables in our builds that it almost looks strange without them? Let me know. It also seems MSI is doubling down on cooling with their Gungear 300R and 300P airflow, a mid-tower ATX case with full tower energy offering simultaneous 360 radiator support at the top and front. They even had the top radiator in push-pull for their demo unit. Pretty insane. Both case models feature a one-piece mesh front panel, 4 pre-installed 120mm ARGB fans, and a super versatile GPU bracket that's designed for RTX 40 series graphics cards, and it's actually integrated into the case. It can slide in 4 directions and rotate 90 degrees to accommodate GPUs of differing shapes, sizes, and even power connector locations. Another nifty feature, a toolless HDD cage that can be relocated by simply pushing it with your finger. It's about time. The Gungear 300P is designed for users with greater demands. It includes a riser cable and takes cooling a step further by adding an 80mm fan and 2 60mm fans to the hotspot area between the vertical GPU and the motherboard. This creates a new channel of much-needed airflow to keep the GPU and M.2 SSD temperatures in check. No pricing as of now, but both the Gungear 300R and 300P are slated to release in August. Alright, let's talk about some innovation stuff. As the next generation of GPUs is expected to be more power hungry, cooling becomes a challenge. However, MSI showcased some intriguing concepts this week that could effectively reduce GPU temperatures in a game-changing way. One seemingly cost-effective option is the use of 3D vapor chambers, known as MSI DynaVC. These chambers integrate the GPU's vapor chamber and heat pipes, eliminating the need for soldering and reducing heat transfer distance. While initial tests haven't exactly shown significant improvements in thermals, MSI continues to explore the potential of this concept. Fusion Chill is another concept that reimagines smaller, smarter liquid-cooled GPUs. It features an advanced radiator within the graphics card shroud, offering enhanced cooling with a potential temperature reduction of up to 10 degrees Celsius. Combining some of these designs into a single graphics card is a possibility for the future. Although MSI hasn't disclosed specific plans for next-gen implementation, these concepts could potentially reduce shroud sizes or be used in more powerful cards. Another concept presented is Arctic Blast, a thermoelectric cooler that employs a TEC plate to cover the GPU and memory. Liquid coolant transfers heat to a radiator, allowing for sub-ambient temperatures. TEC designs offer benefits such as high cooling capacity and overclocking potential, but their affordability remains a concern due to the cost of TEC blocks and GPUs. The technology also requires a lot of power to operate, and condensation poses obvious challenges. And finally, we have dynamic bimetallic fins, which utilize a sandwich structure consisting of 2 aluminum sheets with a copper sheet in between them. These combined fins, which are approximately 1 millimeter thick, enhance heat dissipation and can lower temperatures by 3 degrees Celsius. Although the costs of implementing this method may be higher due to increased materials and manufacturing complexity, it offers the potential to use smaller heat sinks while still achieving decent temps. Again, while these concepts are currently in the experimental stage, they could eventually make their way to retail products as the size, power consumption, and temperatures of GPUs continue to climb. That is going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into my coverage of Computex 2023. Stay tuned for more coming soon.